This is going to be a lot of surface cleaning, y'all. This is 2 properties side by side. This is a 3-car driveway. But back here, guys, we ain't got nothing. It's straight dripping on the St. Augustine. So you guys know this is going to take a lot of pre-wetting. Once you screw stuff up and you repaint doors and you have to face the facts and knock on the door and tell them you screwed up. Good morning, YouTube. It's Eric with Precision Pressure Wash. Got my partner in crime. Today, guys, well, you already know how we start every freaking day. Guys, this is a totally different road. I'm heading a totally different way than you usually see me because I already picked up my chlorine, guys, and this is what we're doing. Look behind me. As far as you can see, guys, bumper to bumper. This is just part of it, guys. People think I'm exaggerating about this. It is horrible. Central Florida is horrible. It really is. You need to really think about where you're going, what time you're going there, and you just got to know that this is every day, and it's almost all day now. You get a few hours in the middle of the day where this isn't really happening unless there's an accident. But this isn't an accident, guys. This is just rush hour to get to Disney. That's all it is. But today, guys, it's exciting. We got a really big ticket, really good day. We landed 2 roof jobs, tile roofs. I think they're 2,200 square feet each. And then we also landed both driveways for the house. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna give you the price on this because it's a really cutthroat area that I'm really trying to get into more than I am. But I did do half price driveways. That's what I do. If you're gonna go ahead and get a roof wash, I'll do a half price driveway. If you get a roof and a house, I'll do a free one. I don't care. I really don't care, guys, because when I come home at the end of the day with getting paid for the house and the roof, that's a big ticket. Anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead, get there. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It should have been 10 minutes, but we left the house 20 minutes ago. So anyways, stay tuned. We got a really good video coming today, guys. We got 60 gallons of chlorine. I'm hoping that we can do both with what we got. We'll see. Stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, we are on site here now. Show you guys what we're doing. This is the first driveway. Not hella dirty. Definitely can use a cleaning. We had to move a bunch of dirt down there out of the gutter, guys. Here's the first roof. No gutters, guys. No gutters. And you see these shrubs. You see where it's dripping. This is a poinsettia. I don't know if we're gonna do any plastic or what, but I'm gonna do hella wet in here, hella pre-wet, guys. We did have them running sprinklers the night before. We got landscaping. Look at this. We do have these wood chips that really helps. You guys can see the grass has already got some not looking so awesome. So we got to get that on film. But back here, guys, we ain't got nothing. It's straight dripping on the St. Augustine. So you guys know this is going to take a lot of pre-wetting. The whole back here, no gutters. The grass is decent. You guys see this. I mean, you got a little bit right there. And then you got the wood chips. It stops over there. I mean, why couldn't they bring it all the way? I haven't climbed up yet, guys, but I can see that it's freaking dirty. We got 60 gallons SH. I'm hoping it's going to be enough. Like, you got to get this. So look, that grass is looking a little. It doesn't like the shade. If it's floor Tim, it does not like the shade. That looks like where the lawn guy does his turnaround. Yeah, all this is looking a little rough, so we're gonna get it on film. We're doing the driveways first. I'm gonna have him doing the driveways, guys, while I'm doing some pre-wetting. But as you can see, this is gonna be a good little change. Porch is never bad. Got a little gap there, but it's definitely gonna fall here. So I might hit this with some plastic. I don't know yet. But he's gonna wash the driveways, the sidewalks, because we are doing this one right here as well, guys. He's back there. They had to halt the process of getting the pool built just for today. But look at the roof, guys. Definitely needs it. They're on everybody in here about this. You can see he did it with his electric pressure washer. You can see it. It looks decent, but you can tell we're gonna make this thing look really good. We don't have a lot of stuff to worry about over here with the gutters. All right, guys, so that's what we're doing. Stay tuned. We'll be doing something productive here in about 5 minutes. All right, guys, we're gonna start with a little pre-wet before I put down the downstream mix for the driveway. You guys see that blue door? We're gonna keep the SH away from that. Guys, it's just one of those unforeseen little glitches. We had to shovel about 8 inches of dirt out of that and this. You just never know what it's never gonna be. It's never the same as it is in the field as it is on paper. Put it that way. Between that and this, guys, the glitch was like a 15-20 minute thing. We don't want to kill the grass, so we're going to wet it. I'm just joking, guys. It looks like it's pretty well half. Alright guys, that's about it. I'm going to go ahead, have him drop it in the soap, and then you'll see me doing a little pre-treating. Stay tuned. Alright y'all, putting the soap down. We're using our house wash mix on this, guys. We're trying to save as much SH as possible. Guys, you see how I did not go all the way up with the SH. You don't need to. That's just a risk. It's all trying to keep it away from that door, y'all. This is going to be a lot of surface cleaning, y'all. This is 2 properties side by side. This is a 3-car driveway. So it's going to be a bit of surface cleaning. We'll probably start on this one with the surface clean, alright? But it's good because as I'm surface cleaning, he's going to be pre-wetting, so we're being as efficient with our time as possible. Guys, I made my first purchase with YouTube in mind, and it's sitting right over there, guys. I'm gonna be able to film on the roof today. I got a tripod with adjustable legs. Shout out to the sub who gave me the idea. I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was, but you told me to check out the adjustment, so that's what I got. It wasn't crazy, guys. I think it was like $27. It looks like it's a lot. I'll probably throw up the screenshot, y'all, of the person's comment, so. But yep, we went and did it, man. I finally actually spent money with YouTube in mind. Like, that's never happened. Also, if we both sound stupid or funny, we're both sick, so that's why we sound like that. Yeah, it's not COVID though, guys, because I get chlorine all over me every day. It's just a regular cold. Ain't nothing that's gonna stop it. Bad part is I'm probably the one that gave it to both of my parents. He's definitely. But what are you gonna do? He's out there kissing all those dirty girls. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's not going in. We're gonna rinse this, then he's gonna clean the gutter, and then we're on to the cool stuff. Alright, y'all. See you when we're on to the roof. That is a break. See? That's what happens when you step up here, guys, where it's not overlapping. You gotta stay on the overlaps. Nothing crazy. Nothing we can't handle. It's gonna come out good. I already know. We've done a few of these. Same color, same tiles. This stuff here is always the hardest stuff, man. You usually got to double tap on that. I don't see any serious damage or anything. Nothing obvious. Just that one cracked tile that I've seen so far. That's pretty good. Guys, I do prefer these lower. These are a little bit lower than the barrel ones. These are like half barrels, I guess you could say. They're a lot better on the ankles, guys. Nothing crazy. So this is gonna be the roof we start on. I've been down there pre-wetting already. Got the hose running right now. I just figured I'd come over here and show something cool instead of just surface cleaning. Yeah, that's real dirty. Anyways, guys, good day. Happy to have my partner. I'd have to have him. I wouldn't even try 2 roofs in one day and 2 driveways without him. There he is down there. He works better when you just turn them loose and don't stay over them. All right, guys, I'm gonna climb down. No sense in watching me breathe heavy, and I'll see you when we pick back up on whatever the hell I'm gonna film. All right, y'all, we're starting on the first roof right now. As you can see, we're starting in the back. We're just gonna work our way around the back, left side, front, and then the right side. That's most likely how we're gonna do it. So let's get to it, y'all. And into the dirt. So this will be sweet back here, guys. Real good. Anyways, didn't get a lot of footage over there. A little bit of tripod stuff. It's a lot going on, a lot of moving parts. But look at that roof up there, guys. Woo, woo. Compared to this one, I don't know. Can you see it? Definitely got a different shade of dirty. Anyways, guys, we're making progress. Last one. Should take us about an hour and a half. See you when we get up on the roof. All right, guys, we're about to start the second house. We're done over there. We're done with the driveways and all that. Already gave all that a good rinse down. Got to put a couple things back on the porch. I didn't do a walk around video with it, but I'll show you when I get up here. On this, I'm just trying to get some stuff on film. Little patchy paint stuff that was here. Just a bunch of that on the front here. Don't want to get blamed. But other than that, we'll give this thing a good pre-wet, guys. Into here a little bit. Some of this is still wet from this morning. Look at that, still wet. Probably get it wet into here. Does have gutters. That's awesome. The other one didn't. That is not awesome. We are gonna give a good little pre-wet. I'm gonna start in the front. I'm not sure if that thin set up there has been patched. You can see something happen right there, some damage. All right, guys, here we are. Final stretch. I would say it's the mid-game update, but we're past mid-game. We're only gonna use the pressure cleaner for this in the front, guys. This house is pretty basic when it comes to runoff.
And if you don't know what he means for when he's up there and I'm gonna be down here wetting stuff, I'm only gonna use the pressure washer to wet stuff for the front. The rest of it's basic enough where I could just use the Flexzilla.
There it is. Yeah. We'll turn the pressure cleaner back on at the end to do like a rinse and all this crap up here, like a good rinse on the driveway. But guys, really, this is just the wind. As you guys can see, the wind's really let up from what it was when I was on the other one. So I'm not really worried about overspray, but you guys, you can see, you're gonna wanna get this paint. We're using 6% today, guys. I feel like we're gonna have enough. We just added 5 gallons to our big tank. We poured 2 jugs, and it brought us above halfway. And these roofs are about the same exact size.
We'll have enough SH if he isn't moving like a snail up there. But he is old, so he normally moves like a snail anyway.
Alright, well. Now you see why I made him go find a new job.
But yeah, y'all, that's what we got going on. 1 roof left, final push.
Guys, today's not one of those vloggy days. This is like a lot of work for us.
Yeah.
Big ticket, high focus type days. But we're trying.
We're doing what we can. Yeah, y'all, that's what we got going on. See y'all when he's up there doing his thing.
All right, guys. We are up here on roof number 2. This is my first time up. I don't want to get up again, so I'm trying to just get up, clean it, then get down. But there's the roof that we did. This is what we got left. I'd say they're very close in size, so shouldn't be. I mean, the front has a couple of these little different angles, but 6%'s working. That looks really good, guys. Damn. Brand spanking. The guy next to this next one down, you can see it's kind of clean in the front. He's using a freaking electric pressure cleaner, guys, and he's been there all day. We're gonna finish 2 roofs, 2 driveways, and all that before he's even done. But here we are, 1 big side. What I think I'm gonna do here, guys, is I'm gonna get my tripod up here and get the legs adjusted and get it set up like on that little different level, kind of like where my wand is down there. And that way you guys can actually watch and see me clean like the whole side real good. I'm not gonna be able to talk, but we'll be able to do that. Anyways, guys, stay tuned. That's what we're doing. He's gonna set up the tripod to get the footage of doing this front stuff, and then we'll bring it up when I do this side piece. Stay tuned. Little finishing touches.
He's always got some random finishing touches, guys.
We rinsed off at 12 volt by post-treating the concrete. So I'm going to give that a little rinse with that one. But I'm just trying to get all this. It really stinks, guys, because this downspout right here. But yeah, that's it. After this, we're done. Go jump in the traffic, head to the house.
Got an earlier start and ended at 5 o'clock still anyway. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what it is. Some people work all week and don't make like what we know today really not.
Yeah. I work 2 weeks and don't make what we made today. So
Good day, guys. Good day.
yeah, it's finally coming to a close, finally. Get to go home and chill, eat. Yeah, I'm excited to eat. I know he is too. Look at him. But yeah, y'all, we're wrapping it up. I'm not sure if he had to have done walkthrough videos on the roof already because we already put the extension ladder away, so yeah, it's just gonna be an outro, I guess. So I'll see you guys in the outro.
Good morning, YouTube. It's Eric, Precision Pressure Wash, coming at you on this Sunday morning, Mother's Day. So Mom, if you watch this, happy Mother's Day. I will be calling you after I get done shooting this outro. But yep, I was in here, guys, doing a little edit, and I realized I don't have an outro. And I'm not gonna lie, that day I was gassed, completely gassed. My toes were killing me. My knees hurt from being up on the roof all day. So I don't even know what happened. I got in the truck. I probably had a ton of missed calls, and I started returning those when I got in the truck, and that's what happened. But yeah, there's been some changes. Things are starting to change for the better. I told you guys I was going to start taking this YouTube thing a little bit more serious because you guys were actually starting to watch it. So I've been in here for like the last few days, and he's been teaching me how to edit. And guys, I finally learned how to edit. I'm confident that I don't need him to help me anymore with any of it. There's going to be a couple things here and there eventually, I'm sure, but it's fun. Like, I'm in there editing right now. That's what I'm doing. He's sleeping. The last video, which one was it? The one where I keep changing the thumbnail. Guys, I'm learning. I'm trying. That one I edited. So if you see a little bit of glitchy stuff in these next couple videos, just know I'm perfecting my craft. I don't plan on just being pretty basic with it. Guys, when I tell you I start to get into something, I get all the way in. But the last week I did 3 jobs, 3 days last week. This coming week I do have a big roof job. I'll film that. But guys, I've been doing all types of stuff. That's just what you got to do to stay busy. I am in the process of ordering more signs so I can get some more signs out. Just to keep things rolling. I am putting in a little bit of a French drain system. That's a couple of the parts that are also going to tie some stuff into a downspout. Bucket sprayer, I was doing a little something with that. But look at my garage, guys. This is horrible. It doesn't matter. I literally will clean this all up, have all this stuff, everything organized, fishing stuff, everything. And then like by the end of the week, it looks like this. This isn't so bad. I can actually walk around and stuff, but this is what it turns into. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead, put this video up. I'm not doing pricing thing on this. Like I said in the video, like I've been trying my ass off to get in here and lock down, and it's freaking impossible. I'm telling you right now, if you bid 20 cents, like there's going to be the days where you can slip in there, and I think this other company, whoever this is, I'm not going to put his name out there. Obviously, I've drove through there. I know who it is. Putting people on blast ain't going to get me nowhere. So he's literally doing 2-story roofs for 20 cents or less. I don't do that. I'm not doing it. Like if I got to get on a 32 footer, I'm not doing it. Anyways, so I'm not doing pricing. I do tell you guys the truth. I really do half price driveways. One of these driveways was a 3-car. One of these driveways was a 2-car. They were both pavers. I gave them a little bit of a deal because they both came at me at the same time. And obviously, guys, when you can do 2 roofs next door to each other, you're maximizing profits already. My main concern with this job going to it was the 60 gallons going to be enough. Because if I would have had to leave, get into all this crazy ass traffic, and then go back, you're obviously losing money. So that had me on high alert. I'm always worried about stuff when it's like the first time or I haven't tried it. I did do 2 roofs in there like 2 weeks prior to that, but one of those roofs were 400 feet smaller. So it was like, and we did have that day, I don't know, I used less strength SH, and it still was like the same amount. So obviously you learn stuff as you go. I'm not telling you guys I'm the man. I got all this figured out. But I've watched a lot of stuff, like a lot. So I've learned a lot. And, you know, I haven't had anybody I can call up or ask. So it's been a lot of trial and error. A lot of starting with stuff 2 week, the SH 2 week. I've done a lot of that and then have to, because I've just, you know, once you screw stuff up and you repaint doors and you have to face the facts and knock on the door and tell them you screwed up, like that really, really bothers me. So I try not to ever do that. Guys, I'm not telling you I don't have callbacks, but that was like way in the beginning. I etched some glass, you know, with the SH on glass in the beginning, and just some streaky windows. But I told you guys, once I switched to the eliminator, I haven't had that problem. It can literally dry all this crap on there, and you could come back and rinse it off. Done. Clean as a whistle. But yeah, that's the other thing, guys. When you're charging an arm and a leg, like some of these guys are getting away with it. They're doing it. Like, I know it. Good for you. I'm not. I can't. When I'm getting calls, I try to bid competitively because I really want the job. I want the work. Like, I'm not sitting here with pride in my way. But just know when you charge that kind of pricing, the callback ratio is way higher. Like, they're going to nitpick because they feel like they paid that, you know. Whenever they feel like they paid too much, it's not good. You probably ain't going to get a callback from them in the future. They're probably not going to recommend you. They're definitely not going to give you a good Google review. It's just not good. I make decent money when I'm doing it. And guys, I'm telling you, again, here we go. I'm in those 3-day-a-week things, but I do have other tricks up my sleeve. I have been doing a lot of irrigation, a lot. But we might be coming out of this drought now, so once that happens, that'll slow way down. But I do like doing landscaping. I really do. That's something I enjoy doing, and I am doing that. So if you guys want, tell me what you want to see. Do you want more talking, more vloggy? What do you want? Do you want me to take you along on some of these little landscape and putting in lights? Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm down to take y'all along. I just, honestly, it comes down to, like, I'm a pressure washing channel. I don't feel like people want to see that. I have got people that say they would watch fishing. And guys, when it comes to that, I did think about doing YouTube fishing like a few years back, maybe 5 years. But it comes down to, I tournament fish a lot. Like, I fish, but tournaments is my thing. And I'm telling you right now, these guys around here, they'll watch the video, pinpoint where you are, and go beat the crap out of your spot the day before, 2 days before the tournament. Or they'll go find it in practice, and they'll have boat 5 and I'm boat 80, and by the time I get there, I'm pulling in, coming off pad, they're netting their final fish or their 5-fish limit. That's another 4-pounder. That's it, guys. And you probably like, oh, this has really happened. That wasn't just like some scenario. That's actually freaking happened. So, and that's without posting videos, just people recognizing your boat and seeing you over there. And I was posting pictures on Instagram. That's back when I was, you guys, and that's when I kind of got out of trying to be, because in fishing, it doesn't matter how good you are. It's just you're following on Instagram and stuff, and I wasn't willing to do that. That wasn't my thing. That's not why I got into fishing, so I kind of like, I don't know, but I still tournament fish a lot. I'm not having the best year. I'm be honest, but it's like that in this. You have these years where you're just like, you can't do nothing wrong. Every decision turns out to be good. And then there's those years where you're just shaking your head all the time. Guess that's just like that in business too. Like, I got those weeks where I'm just flat out, and then the weeks where I'm just shaking my head like, what the hell did I do different? And it's nothing. You're not doing anything different. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. If you're watching the videos and you feel like you're the only one, like, you're not. Guys, this is my 3rd year. I am starting to get a lot of return customers. I ain't gonna lie. I've had a lot of those just this year alone. And I think by year 5, I'll have them by the plenty. And just last week, I shot a video, guys, in Reunion, Florida. This guy actually found me on YouTube. That's the first time it's ever happened. He found me on YouTube, lived out of state, vacation house here in Reunion, Florida, and when he was in town, I was there. I watched a nice big paver pool deck without the screen enclosure, just an open pool deck on a really nice golf course, and then a nice big paver driveway with sidewalk full of tanning spots. But anyways, that'll be the next video after this one. And guys, I'm telling you, if I can do, I'm gonna try to start doing 2 a week. Now that I'm editing, there's no excuse, guys. I can't pass the buck off. Call me out. If I start slacking, call me out. Call me out. For real. Because I'm telling you, I done figured this thing out. now that I don't need them. And it's not like I was trying to get rid of them, but guys, you got to understand, I barely see him. Today, he's going to get up at noon because he came in at 2:30. He's got his race that comes on, but the other days when I'm out working, I come home, he's leaving. He's going to work, and it's like we don't see each other. And it's like when we can't sit down together and edit, it affects the videos. And I can tell by the view count. Like, you got to understand, his heart's not in it. His heart was in it in the beginning and mine wasn't, and then now we're switched. So, there it is. Anyways, guys, this has turned into some crazy ass outro. I got to get off here and call my mom, tell her Happy Mother's Day, and then go in, upload, edit this. Because, guys, if I don't let these sit, they don't do well. So I'm going to go ahead, upload it, and I'll probably drop this Tuesday. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can drop one Tuesday, one Friday. Who knows? Maybe I'll drop it Monday. I don't know, but I'm going to try to do 2 a week from here on out. Till the next one, guys, this is Precision Pressure Wash. Peace.